In order to make this emerald farm, you're going to need all these items in my inventory, but without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing you want to do is you want to start off by placing a chest just like so. Then all you want to do is you want to go to the back of it, place down a hopper, then take out your glass blocks and you want to place 2 pieces of glass right on top of it just like so. Then go ahead and place down a solid block of your choice right behind the hopper, and now you want to place down a dispenser and make sure that it is facing the glass. Then afterwards, go ahead and take out your slab of your choice, then go ahead and place it down over here. Make sure that you're not using wood or anything like that. It must be stone or anything that is non-flammable. Okay, then afterwards, all you want to do is you want to take out the solid block of your choice and you want to place 3 blocks right here. So 1, 2, 3. And then you want to go to the back just like so. And you want to go ahead and place down a hopper that is funneling into this dispenser in the back. All right, now what you want to do is you want to go ahead and take out your solid blocks and you want to place 2 blocks right on top of the hopper just like so. Now these 2 blocks are going to be temporary. So let's go ahead and actually place down more blocks over here. So 2 blocks here, 2 blocks here, 2 blocks here, 2 blocks here. Then you want to go ahead and destroy this middle block that we did start off with until you have something that looks like this. Okay, then all you want to do is you want to take out your lava bucket and you want to go towards the front of the farm and you want to place it down right over here. Then go ahead and place down a trapdoor right on top of it to cover it up. And now what you want to do is you want to go ahead and place a temporary block up here. Then go ahead and place down a trapdoor, break the temporary block, then go ahead and open it up. And make sure to go ahead and place your ladder right over here so that you have easy access to it. Okay, so once you're done with that, now what we need to do is we need to go ahead and get some chickens in here. So what I recommend that you guys do if you're in survival mode is take a bunch of eggs that obviously do come from chickens and place down a bunch of them over here. Go ahead and throw them, and then eventually you should have chickens that actually do spawn in. Now you want to get at least 2 chickens in and you want to continue to breed them. Make sure to breed them till you have as much chickens as possible. I recommend having around 50 chickens to get the best possible results. So again, just for clarity purposes, I'm going to go ahead and spawn in chickens here in creative mode, but obviously if you're in survival, you can go ahead and breed chickens and obviously breed them using seeds. Okay, once you're done with that, all you want to do is you want to take out your 2 observers, then you want to go over here, then you want to place an observer right here and make sure that the arrow is funneling towards the structure, and you want to go ahead and place another one on the opposite side. Make sure that the red dot is actually facing you, and you will notice that the red dot is actually going to flicker on and off, and if you see it flickering, then you are on the right path. So basically what's going to do, it is automatically going to fire any eggs that do spawn out of here, and then the baby chickens will spawn right here, and then once they grow up, they will go ahead and die, and then you will get cooked chicken and also feathers. And that leads us to making our villager chamber. Now that is going to allow us to get as many emeralds as possible, and that's what makes it kind of like a 3-in-1 farm, because you get cooked chicken, feathers, and you also get emeralds as well. So I'm honestly really happy about that. So what you want to do is you want to place 3 blocks over here, place some blocks here, then you want to go ahead and place blocks that look like this and go ahead and build it up. All right, then you want to go ahead and place a block right over here. Then you want to go inside here and you want to take out your fletching table and also a torch, and you want to place a torch right here. So obviously mobs don't spawn in. Then go ahead and place down your fletching table. Then behind that, you want to go ahead and actually place down a bed. It doesn't have to be a blue bed. I just picked the color blue, but it could be any color bed. And then there you go. So that is going to prevent the villager from falling asleep, because obviously they don't have access to that bed. And now what you want to do is you want to go ahead and drag a villager over here inside of this chamber. So you can go ahead and build like a little staircase over here so that you're able to go ahead and actually push them inside of this chamber. But basically you got to go ahead and plop down a villager over here, and then they actually are able to go ahead and get the fletching table job. And you want to make sure that there's no other workstations nearby, otherwise your villager may not turn into a fletching villager. But anyways, when you go ahead and take a look at his traits, you will notice that we'll get a bunch of great trades over here. So what you want to do is you want to trade with him a little bit until you get to level 4. Okay guys, so I traded with him for a little bit and we are now at level 4, and you will now notice that all we need to do is we need to give this guy 24 feathers, and he is going to give us some emeralds, which is honestly a pretty good deal if you do ask me. And this farm is going to produce a lot of feathers, so that is honestly another major benefit. And also while you're here, go ahead and try to cover up the villager chamber so that no mob spawn or anything like that. So yeah, eventually you should have something that looks like this. So whenever you get a bunch of feathers in this chest, you want to go ahead and then proceed to trade with this villager, and then from there you're able to go ahead and get an infinite amount of emeralds. If you guys found this video helpful, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next tutorial.